if we're drawn to a spiritual life, if we're drawn to the truth, to know the truth, it seems to me that an inevitable question that comes with that desire to know the truth is, well, how do we navigate this world? Yeah. For me, to be drawn to the truth and to be drawn to realize the spiritual nature of our nature is not to avoid the world, it's not to escape the world, but is to be in the world, is to live in the world as an embodied form of truth, of what we really are. So the question is inevitable: how do I navigate this world? How do I wake up in this world and wake up in a way that we thrive in this world, navigate the world so that we thrive in it, we enjoy the world? And let's just define here the idea of thriving. And culturally, for many, that idea would be having, 2 cars, a well-paid job, lots of vacation time, and 2.5 children and a dog. But let's look at thriving in terms of the knowing of the truth. Thriving, which is to be rooted, grounded, connected, infused with the truth of our being, the presence of awareness that we are, the aliveness of unconditional love that we are, the undoubtable, undeniable well-being, the wholeness that we are, and the infinite potential that our being is to create, to have access to insight and intuition. And one of my favorite postures, I call it an inner posture, that facilitates the thriving in the world, is that of curiosity. To be curious. To be curious predisposes our being to shift out of our conditioned beliefs and to shift into being aligned with the truth, being alive to the recognition of what we really are and what the world really is. The world that appears to be a multiplicity of forms. When we see the world for what it really is, we recognize it as an indivisible expression of the whole, an indivisible expression, an appearance of separate forms which are in truth interconnected, indivisible expressions of the whole. So to be curious is to open up to the wonder and of life, of being alive. Is to be like small children. Small children are organically, naturally curious. Small children explore the world, and there's natural intelligence to that. Little children are not exploring the world intellectually. They don't yet have many concepts that they are clinging to or defending. So their exploration is an experiential exploration, to open to the world, to discover the world, to find out how it behaves, how it operates, and learn through direct experience, pure experiential learning. And this learning is not a learning that judges, that analyzes, that tries to interpret with the mind, with already accepted beliefs and concepts. Children simply move towards what draws their attention and engage with curiosity and wonder. And this non-intellectual exploration, this pure openness in wonder and a full sensory experiential event occurring allows for rapid learning, rapid understanding to occur, to allow for making sense of the world, allowing for the making sense of what we are, what the world is, what that apparent interaction of an outer world and an inner world that is not really outer and inner, where there is no real boundary. And yet there's this exploration that allows for a realization of what the world is and how it works, how to navigate in the world. And this understanding that arrives, this non-conceptual understanding, is a crystallization of an understanding. It's a realization. To the child, the world does not appear as a separate collection of objects. It's one interconnected mystery that the child is drawn into. So curiosity is most definitely a solution-finding posture. It's an inner posture. It's like a yoga posture that is an attitude held internally. It's most definitely a solution-finding, solution-producing posture. But it's solutions that come without the labor, without the figuring out by the conditioned mind that is rooted in established, unquestioned beliefs. So the solution finding is an upgrading of beliefs. When we are curious as adults, the moments of crystallization of understanding through experience upgrades our knowing of the world, frees us from limited beliefs, frees us from trying to understand and navigate the world from beliefs that have gone dry and rigid. Curiosity allows for a constant upgrading of what is understood. Curiosity is calibrated to the truth. What is true now? What is true now? What is aligned with the truth of our being, with the potential and the love and the presence that we are? What is true now? And when we use the mind to try and figure out how to navigate the world from established beliefs and concepts, we navigate the world, we come up with solutions that keep the ego feeling safe and secure. That navigation, though, doesn't mature understanding, doesn't mature and evolve and grow the understanding of what we really are. So curiosity allows for a shift in our relationship with life, which always shifts us towards what's true, what's more true, what's needed now that allows us to thrive in this changing world. Curiosity, also, it doesn't try to master the world. It doesn't try to come up with the solution and that's it, I know it all. Curiosity wouldn't say, I know it all, I know everything now, I know all there is to know. And curiosity is endlessly curious. It's always seeing more and more clearly what is the way. What is the way that it's aligned with love? What is the way that is aligned with the truth and potential? So curiosity, this inner posture of curiosity, lived in the world, is a humbling space. It doesn't seek to get the total right answer. It is always the shape of a question. Curiosity is the shape of a question. What's true? What's true now in my experience? Not what fits my beliefs. The question that is always asking, what else is here? How could this be seen differently? And this constant questioning upgrades the mind-body system, keeps it current, aligned with the truth, aligned with the natural intelligence of our being, which is the natural intelligence of life itself. So to be curious is to be constantly alive to what is alive, what is always unfolding as fresh. In the posture of curiosity, we're drawn into the mystery of life, like bees are drawn into the flower to drink the nectar. So we're drawn into life, and the mystery will always remain a mystery, and yet we can live in the awe and the wonder of all of it.